We left our native Dacra and took the route that brought us along the whole north shore of Ullswater. When would I see my beloved Cumberland lakes again? Onward we went through the quiet of the countryside, Patterdale, Bringend, Hartsop, the names of the villages rolling like poetry through hills and dale, till we saw water again at Windermere. We will take the road that brings us along the lakes. First stop at Newby Bridge for a night's rest, then a halfway stop for a night in Morecambe to take the sea air. From there we will use the fast coach service to Liverpool in time for a night sailing, Hubert said, when I fretted about the 100-mile coach journey. The first stretch would see us transported by our own wagon and horses. My husband had served in India when he was Captain Hubert Hudson. They involved him in food logistics with control of the kitchen supplies. He was moved to stationary requisitions and bedding when the occupying Colonel Army complained too often about marching on empty stomachs. After that, it was time to decommission himself and join the ranks of the gentry land agents. Scotland was his first choice, but large sheep farms were now scarce high demand. He heard reports of famine in Ireland, which between death, eviction and emigration had cleared extensive areas of all people. The west of Ireland, he discovered, was hardest hit by hunger and afforded, for him, the fortunate circumstance of acquiring the large sheep farm he desired. He showed me the advertisement for the farm in an English paper. West of Ireland, excellent opportunity, extensive sheep farm comprising mountain and moor with abundant game, lakes and rivers teeming with fish. The landlord had already cleared the area of most of the tenants that survived and promised to evict the rest before the captain took over on a 30-year lease. We will help the luckless inhabitants march on to better times, and the price is right, he said, when he failed to ignite a spark of enthusiasm in my miserable being. It was because of my misgivings about his undertaking that he devised the route to Liverpool to ensure I bade one last long farewell to the countryside I loved. I'm now convinced it was a ploy of his to soothe me with a kaleidoscope of colours, like a toy you would give to a child. In any case, since it was composed of the best views that England has to offer, it did wonders for my soul. By the time we reached Liverpool, 2 days later, I was so relaxed in my being that I was totally unprepared for the hardship of the voyage ahead. We had to wait while they boarded a long line of recruits and invalids, all of them Irish by the common features of the drooping nose and hanging mouth, with eyes full of rage or sorrow. Many had drink taken and later got completely drunk on board. The ship had a neglected look, as if it had taken on the Liverpool to Dún Laoghaire route as a late retirement job. The planks of the side had pieces of timber missing from years of careless bumps against harbour walls. The rails on the deck were secured in places with rope where they had come undone from the regular buffeting of storms in the Irish Sea. To my delight, the bell sounded and we departed exactly on schedule.